Good evening, everyone. It's Serotonin. Just a quick one here. This just caught my eye. I thought it was really odd. Okay, so underage Michigan men arrested after drunken horse and buggy ride. Um, so here are the guys here. Michigan deputies nabbed 4 underage suspected drunken drivers after they were spotted throwing beer cans from their horse and buggy. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what we're supposed to. I'm just going to finish reading, sorry. The Gladwin County Sheriff's Office said in a Facebook post that it received a complaint from a motorist around 4 p.m. Sunday that 4 men were driving through Beaverton Township and they seemed to be intoxicated. The 4 men were tossing beer cans from the horse and buggy, the driver said. According to the sheriff's office, when deputies found the buggy, the 4 were identified by the motorist. Initially, they gave deputies false information about their ages and refused to give their names. However, after further investigation, all 4 were identified as Levi Mast, Andrew Zook, Joseph Miller, and Joseph Troyer from Gladwin County, all over 19. So in Canada, not a problem. Inside the buggy, deputies found several open and unopened containers of alcohol. Police determined the 4 were under the influence of alcohol, and the men were arrested for felony obstruction of justice, disorderly person, and issued civil infractions for minors in possession of alcohol. Now, I bet you're going to wonder why I brought this up. Well, this is why I brought this up. What the heck is going on with these pictures? Okay, so I get that these guys were found driving a horse and buggy, but did they literally have to take their photo with a camera from the 19th century? Like, what is going on here? Okay, let's not look at their appearances as much, except that their hair might suggest that they could be Amish. That's all I'm going to say about their appearances. They don't look like your average Joe, I'll give you that. But seriously, and they also, all of them have these really weird wide-necked shirts going on, okay? I'm going to guess that these 2 are the brothers, this guy and this guy. Were they brothers? None of them are brothers. Wow. Maybe they're all cousins. Anyway, I'm not trying to make fun of these guys. I don't know who they are. They probably are very pleasant people when they're not drunk on the road. But it's just weird. Okay, so yeah, their appearances are a little odd. But what's more odd for me, more odd than anything, is the quality of these photographs. These look like faked. They look doctored. They look like you couldn't tell if they weren't doctored because they're so out of focus. They're so faded and so out of focus and so badly represented. Like, seriously, this guy is the only one who you can kind of see. It looks like there's some semblance of the fact that he actually has his face in focus. The rest of them look like they were photographed using an app. There's so much texture on them. I mean, it looks like it was printed on canvas before it was put on digital format. Like, I can't even understand what's going on here. There's almost no, you can't see any hard lines at all here. None here. These guys, I'm sure, have some definition. You can tell this guy has hard lines on his face because he has something of a beard growing in. So what is going on with these pictures? Why are these the pictures that we are offered? What are we supposed to make assumptions about these people? Are we supposed to assume that they're old-timey, old-fashioned Amish folk based on this totally ridiculous story? I don't know what we're supposed to gather from this photo. These photos. I just don't get it. The thing that bothers me the most is how put together they look. I studied photography in university. I studied photography for 4 years at a post-secondary level. And at the time, I graduated in 2000. So I studied pure analog photography. Like, I'm wet darkroom, which is basically using trays to process your film and to process like analog film, like, you know, and your paper, nothing digital. In fact, if anything, I graduated before digital photography really became available to the general public. And I kind of struggle with digital photography. I really don't enjoy it very much at all. This, as someone who's been trained in sensitometry, someone who's trained in putting together a negative construction where you actually can manipulate a photograph using the actual negatives themselves and overlays and printing stuff. There, it looks like a lot of techniques are going on here. All of this, it looks like it's been cut. This has somehow been cut from somewhere. This has been cut. It has a hard line going around their heads. This photograph is the only one that doesn't look like it's completely doctored. The rest of these, so I don't know. I'm not sure if this is just your run-of-the-mill fake news or what it is it's supposed to, what the purpose of this is. But this picture has got my brain just going. Anyway, this is probably a nothing video, but there you go. That's all I got right now. Anyway, I'll be back later. Wish you guys a happy new year. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.